It's Coffee Break! Welcome back to the podcast where we adamantly watch a lot of cooking shows.
Yeah.
And we don't understand why there's vegans.
Every time.
They don't make it to the end.
They never make it far.
You get one protein challenge and you find out they have a crippling weakness.
It's also, it's one thing to be vegan, but you're entering a cooking competition where you're going to be cooking things that aren't vegan.
Exactly.
So you should know at least how to cook meat
Yeah.
if you don't want to eat it. Come on.
Anyways, welcome back to Coffee Break. It's been 2 weeks. It's been a long 2 weeks. This is the start of season 5.
Yeah.
As of right now, I don't know if anything's changed since season 4.
It's been 2 weeks. That's been different.
Since you talked to me.
Yeah. we only exist in this room.
Yeah. For me, I did a lot of relaxation. I barely did any projects.
I started up way more projects.
Yeah, that you can handle.
I know. I'm too excited about all of them.
Yep. My favorite part is, though I had 2 weeks off, I'm also more tired than I was when I left. So let's start this up like a proper coffee break episode. We got trailers. There are more trailers than I can handle. I only picked 3 because I kind of wanted to get the spooky season going.
Yeah.
Okay. First off, VHS Halloween.
Yes.
So what is VHS?
I don't know. I've never heard of it before now.
So it's a film series of basically found footage, right? And they're using old VHS tapes to find this footage, and it tells you scary stories. It's an anthology series.
Yeah, that's the best way to do scary stories, anthologies, because you can have your one little story. It can end poorly, because if it doesn't end, if they end with happily ever after, it's fantasy. If it ends with and they learned their lesson but it was too late, it's a horror.
Yeah. There was a story that ran in between all of them. I don't know if that's true anymore.
I don't know.
But this new one that comes out this year for October, Halloween.
Yeah.
It's, 6 different stories it said?
I'm not sure. It had a thing on screen. It was a V and a /, and then it had H and / and S and /, which is like the title of this series.
Yes.
I saw the V and / and incorrectly read it as 6, and then because it's the Roman numeral 6, and then I thought it was saying hi, and I thought it said vi, and I'm like 6 hi vi. What does that mean? Oh. Or psi, C. I'm like, what does that mean?
Wow, okay.
Oh, VHS. Never mind.
It's only going to be on Shudder, which is home of all these cheesy horror films. It's sometimes a good place to find a gem.
They got the weird stuff.
They do. In which we found a gem years ago called PG Psycho Gorman.
It's so good. We loved it so much we got the DVD.
I knew it would be hard to keep that movie.
Yeah.
Because it's such an indie film. It's all practical. I want to do a film review eventually about it to try and get it out there a little more to people.
Yes.
Especially because one of the new trailers is called Death Stalker.
Yes, it's from the same company.
Same director.
It's a new story, I presume. It might take place in the same universe.
Maybe,
it's hard to tell.
Basically, it's this guy with a sword who's just fighting demons, and the demons are made practically.
Yeah, they have this, it reminds me a lot of like Power Rangers, where they are wearing these like really elaborate, bright costumes.
Yep.
But all of them do that, and they're really intricate, and this one looks like a spin on Conan the Barbarian.
Yes. And then he has a sword. And his sword, at one point, becomes the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen.
Remember when everyone made fun of the Buster Sword with Cloud?
Yeah.
It's like that.
It's worse.
Yeah.
It's a giant sword crossed like a... I don't even know how to describe that.
It's got like 4 swords in the one sword.
Yeah. It's goofy. It looks fun, and because of how much we love PG Psycho Gorman, this is going to be another one of those movies that I'm like, you got to watch out for this one. This one's going to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got Return to Silent Hill.
This one wasn't much of a trailer, more of a teaser.
It's a teaser, yes.
I didn't even realize it was Silent Hill. Like, I was just watching it, you just looked it up, and I was waiting, and then it was just on screen, and I was like, what is this? And it wasn't until he showed up at the end.
Pyramid Head?
Yup.
There's other things I should have gave that away to you. Like when the sign he walked by said Silent Hill.
Yeah, I know.
You get to hear James talk, this actor talk. He has like a British accent. That's immediately a no-go for me. James is supposed to be American.
I mean, I guess it's the story could theoretically take place anywhere, I guess. Okay. Releasing this film hot off the heels of Silent Hill 2
Remake.
just getting remade, they have now way higher standards people are going to be looking for.
Yeah. Well, there's things in that trailer that I'm like, that wasn't in the game.
Yeah.
I don't remember waking up in a puddle of water.
Yeah, a lot of it. I was like, that's why I was like, what is this?
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see how they do. It's the director of Silent Hill, not Silent Hill Revelations, which is the sequel. It's based on the third game. It's terrible. Mm-hmm. Don't watch it. If you want to make fun of Jon Snow because he knows nothing.
There's a young kid Harrington. Baby.
Yep.
Infant.
Otherwise, it's god-awful. And now they've decided to keep it up with Silent Hill 2 being adapted.
Yeah. Silent Hill, the first one, wasn't a lot like the game.
No, but it's unique in its own way that it gives you pleasure.
Yeah, it's a good... poor choice of word. It's a good story, and it has, like, enough recognizable things to be like, okay, I can see where it's Silent Hill adjacent.
Yeah.
Let's see if this one follows that trend.
Okay, we'll find out. Channing Tatum.
Yeah? What about him?
Is in Avengers Doomsday.
Yes.
He's playing Channing Tatum.
He's Gambit, right?
He's Gambit. He talked a little bit about this. He said there's supposed to be this cool fight between Gambit and Doctor Doom.
Okay.
But he busted up his leg, so he only got to do close-up shots. Well, his stunt double got to do all the real fighting.
Dang.
Which bummed him out. He also said that this Gambit isn't as funny as the Deadpool and Wolverine one. He's more serious. He's more beat up. Like, life has been kind of hard on him.
Yeah. Which I think is a shame. Because we
is.
can have funny characters.
Well, remember, it's the multiverse, so it could be just a different Gambit.
I don't know. Especially after, like, Endgame and Infinity War. I'm kind of tired of seeing my funny guys being sad, depressed, crying, screaming, Rocket Raccoon.
Yeah. Well, my favorite part was at the end. Does Gambit survive? Does any of the X-Men survive? Probably not. I mean, if you love the X-Men, you go into this movie, there's like 99% chance that you're just going to watch your friends die. So I don't know how I feel about this.
I saw somewhere that they said that his Cajun accent was toned down.
Yes.
So, because they were worried people wouldn't understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
I say cowards. That's part of the charm of a Cajun accent.
That's part of the cowardness of the Disney.
Also, we're saying all this, he might be in the movie for like 3 seconds total.
Yeah. And then Doom snaps his neck.
Yeah.
I did read something interesting about the Avengers Doomsday set. This leaker said 2 big-name actors who didn't know each other were on set, and one said something to the other that because they didn't know each other so well, it came off wrong.
I heard there's like a big fight, apparently.
Yes. And then Disney and the executives had to come in and they cleaned it up. All I know is that Robert Downey Jr. had nothing to do with this.
Oh, really? Because I heard a lot of people theorizing it was Ryan Reynolds and Robert Downey Jr.
Yes.
Who were beefing.
Yeah.
So,
and I'm still on Deadpool's side.
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of big personalities in this movie.
It's a huge movie. When you look at the cast, you're like, how can we fit Ryan Reynolds into this? And even crazier, in the UK where they're filming, they took over a park and they built like a fake house. And it has like a 1940s, 1950s car.
Okay.
And one of the characters, well, 2 of the characters coming back is Steve and Peggy.
Yeah.
So they're like, so you ruined the happy ending of them.
Yeah, I really don't want to do that. I don't want to drag back characters to ruin their good endings. And I don't want to see my happy characters be sad and miserable. We did this.
Yeah.
This isn't...
I can hope that it's like Sam Wilson got a chance to go back and he just gets to talk to Steve because he might need like some guidance. But then again, you're like, why would you bring back these characters for one scene?
Yeah. It's so... Unless it's like maybe like an illusion or a flashback or something, but I don't know. I'm not I'm hearing there's a lot of names attached to this, but plot, I haven't heard anything, and so I'm nervous.
Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna work. We just gotta wait and find out. And like traditional coffee break, I can't stop yawning.
Yeah, try sitting up straight. Maybe that helps.
I'd rather just get horizontal.
Being horizontal is so good. God, I love sleeping.
Dwayne the Pebble Johnson has spoken up about how he's relieved to do acting outside of the box office.
Which is, what a hypocrite. He was the one who tried to hijack all of the DCEU
Yep.
to be Superman's enemy and to also make his character a good guy, even though he's not supposed to be.
Yep.
It's like no, being outside of the box office. You wanted it. You were the one desperate to do every movie and make your character the hero.
Well, what he was saying in this interview is thank you to the Smashing Machine, which is based on a real story about a wrestler, and he's going to play that wrestler.
Yeah.
He was excited about having the opportunity to do an art house film. And then he starts talking about how the studios were pushing him to be in box office. He couldn't do anything else. He got stuck into these positions where he had to be in flagships, and he didn't want that. He said a few years ago he was looking around and he was like, am I living my life or somebody else's?
Well.
So this might, that attitude, right? His arrogance. We all know him for it, right? It could be the competitive side of wrestling from him.
Maybe.
Right? It's part of his family's culture, right? And profession. Along with, he might just feel a lot of pressure from having to have successful films in order to keep being an actor.
Maybe. Have you seen him? He lost a lot of weight.
In what sense?
He's super skinny now. I'll show you a picture of him later.
He doesn't have muscle?
He has like some, but he doesn't. He looks like a normal human now. He looks like a regular guy. Like if you didn't know anybody, you might not even recognize he was Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
So he just stopped working out like that?
I guess. And which might like domino into the thing of, am I living someone else's life? Am I tired of doing the non-stop workout all the time?
Yeah. I mean, he definitely was doing performance-enhancing drugs.
Yeah, which you're allowed to. If you're not doing sports professionally, you can do it for yourself if you want.
And I got into weight training, right? I've done it for a few years. I'm not currently doing it, but I would look at Dwayne and some other big Hollywood actors to see what they're doing. And his lifestyle with that workout was just insane. And his cheat meal was the craziest thing. It's one of the family-sized containers of lasagna.
Yeah, but just for himself?
Just for himself. He just sat there and ate the whole thing.
I mean, lasagna's great.
It is great, but I was like, that's a cheat day because he needs to put all those carbs and yumminess back into his body so he feel something called life.
Like, listen, I work out.
Yeah.
I try to stay healthy. But there's a point where it's like too much.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm trying to get at is when like Hugh Jackman doing his Wolverine thing and how he has different techniques for every movie he plays Logan, right?
Yeah.
It clearly consumes their lives.
Well, they were talking, but like they talked about it's Hugh Jackman and Chris Hemsworth. I remember especially.
And Evans.
Yes, talking about how it's such a toll on you.
Yep.
And like it's not even healthy to a degree. Like having to like chug salt water to make their veins pop more. And it's just impossible standards to keep. And like, yeah.
Well, it's an impossible standard to keep for older men. Right? I would say once you're past 35, you need to stop doing that and start just focusing on your actual health.
And it's tough when you're sitting there staring at 3 more film contracts where you need to be Thor, God of Thunder.
Yeah.
And we expect you to be a certain size because that's what the comic book looks like.
CGI it.
Yeah.
So, okay. Alan Richardson?
Richardson?
Reacher.
Yeah.
Aquaman.
Yeah.
From Smallville.
He was.
Blue Mountain State.
Yes.
Everybody knows him. He said he's definitely had talks about Batman.
Nice.
But has been quite adamant about the fact that he is not being Batman.
That sounds like someone who is going to be Batman would say.
Well, he said that It's basically, people on the inside know that him and James Gunn have talked about this. And he said that there's a potential for a future career in the DCU.
Nice.
And he wants it to stay that way. So he didn't want to open up or talk about it.
Well, he did that one interview where, like, fill in the answers, Google fill in the answer interview, and he said he wanted to be Batman. Wouldn't it be funny if he ended up being Aquaman again? Like, his career just goes full circle back to Smallville.
But wouldn't he be a good Aquaman?
He would.
Because he looks more like Arthur than Jason Momoa.
Yeah, I do like the Polynesian, like the Islander.
I see what they're going for. It works, but also... his Arthur doesn't look like the comic book Arthur, and he's going to play Lobo, Momoa, right?
Yeah.
Which he always wanted to play Lobo. I'm willing to bet. Him and Supergirl and Lobo, it's going to be one of the funnest, like...
it's going to be so fun.
What, a buddy comedy? They're like bounty hunters, aren't they?
Yeah.
Intergalactic bounty hunters?
We're doing an intergalactic pub crawl.
Yeah, and they like getting trashed. And then they're just gonna beat up things. Like, that sounds fun.
Nice.
You know.
I think Aquaman... I think a black guy could be Aquaman. There's a person I'm picturing.
Didn't we do that?
I can't remember his name.
It's just the guy who played Black Manta.
No, I think I'm actually thinking of one of the people who played one of the bad vampires in the first Twilight movie.
Oh. Well, Twilight's back in theaters if you were interested.
Yeah, I was confused when I saw that. Because there's supposed to be like a new one coming out soon. And for a second, I thought that was the new one, but I was confused when it still looked like Christian Stewart. And I was like, oh, it's the old badness.
The new one comes out next year, and it's an anime, and it's going to be on Netflix.
It's an anime?
Yes, and it's called Midnight Sun. It's a retelling of Twilight through the eyes of Edward.
Oh, they're doing Midnight Sun.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were just doing Twilight again.
They are.
Well, Midnight Sun's different from Twilight.
It's just a different retelling because she couldn't come up with any more story to tell, thank God. James Gunn has randomly announced Superman 2.
Yes.
Today.
Man of Tomorrow? Is that what it is?
Yep, called Man of Tomorrow.
Tomorrow is stronger than steel.
Well, okay. The sequel to Man of Steel, before they let the whole DCU tumble down, was called Man of Tomorrow.
Makes sense.
And that's one of his titles. Just like Man of Steel.
He has many.
He's the Man of Tomorrow. The picture he showed was Lex in his exoskeleton suit.
Finally bring that around.
And he's standing next to Superman. And Superman's like being casual.
Who are they going to go against?
Yes, so basically everyone's like, oh, this is a Superman and Lex team-up movie.
Like a begrudgingly... There's a couple of different... like Superman villains they could team up.
Metallo.
I'm thinking Metallo.
Yeah. Metallo, and he might try to... Or Brainiac.
It would be exciting to see Metallo, because I don't think we've had him live action yet. Unless it was one of the older movies.
No.
He's been... Other than, I think... Metallo was in the CW Arrowverse.
Yep.
Somewhere, but, you know.
Brainiac was in Doom Patrol. These characters are spread thin, but...
Is Brainiac a Superman villain?
Doesn't he hang out with Grodd?
He hangs out... No, he hangs out with Monsieur Mala.
My bad.
The other big gorilla who's a genius.
Yes, the other smart gorilla. This one speaks French.
Yeah, the only difference is one is French.
Yeah. Can you guess which one's the asshole? Anyways. I'm excited. I think it's cool. So we got Superman, Supergirl, Man of Tomorrow.
It's going to be exciting. I'm excited. I'm liking what the DC's doing. It's finally DC's time.
Yep.
It was so much Marvel, and now my heroes.
The other thing in 2027 is The Batman Part 2.
Wow.
The sequel for Robert Pattinson.
It's been a long time.
Yes.
It's been ages.
It's been almost as long as that movie takes to finish.
I think it's been 5 years.
No.
I think it's been 5 years.
No.
What do you think it's been?
I think when the new movie comes out, it will have been 5 years. Anyways, we got that. And then 2028, we finally get away from Superman and Supergirl, and we're going to tell the DCU Batman story The Brave and the Bold, that's what it's called right now, and Wonder Woman.
Oh, we have to wait till 2020. What are we doing fan casts for? We gotta wait ages for this, guys.
Well, they will announce who Batman is soon. They have to. I mean, they're hanged. For him to say that the third movie of the DCU is just Superman again, I'm going to be like, it's too much super.
I'm into...
And when everybody's super...
I'm into it being a lot of Superman, because I think that makes more sense to have a core, reestablished cast than doing what Marvel's doing, which is, we have a million movies, they're not connected, wait till we see our big, stupid Doomsday movie where suddenly everyone's standing next to each other, but none of them know who each other is.
Well, I was just thinking, when they get to the death of Superman story, if we do, and we readapt Doomsday, the character, his death will probably be way more significant than Batman v Superman.
Yeah.
So this podcast is just turned about how much we love the DCU, and we're just going to trash the DCEU.
Nice. Perfect.
I'm just messing around. Sophia Turner. She played Stark.
Stark?
Jon Snow's sister.
Oh, Sansa?
Sansa, yes.
Okay, yeah. She was also Phoenix in Dark Phoenix.
Damn, way to bring that back to me. I think we all wanted to forget about that one.
I wish.
You ever notice that the First Class didn't come back in the multiverse? Just pointing that out. Sophia Turner was rumored to be the one for Amazon's live-action remake of Tomb Raider.
Okay.
Right, they wanted to do this again.
She doesn't look anything like her, though.
I know. And apparently it took like 2 years for us to find out, but that's true.
Oh, well, really?
She will play Lara Croft.
All right. Get some muscle on. Don't be like Abby from The Last of Us.
I'm looking... Okay.
Stick figure. I'm gonna stop you, Joel. I don't think you could stop a breeze. Jesus.
She could stop in LA, and that's all that matters. You're right. She looks nothing like Laura. I was like, what? She's blonde. Laura's brunette.
I guess she could dye her hair. I mean, all her characters have been redheads, so she could dye her hair. But it's got to get...
Yeah, so she's not even blonde. She's like a strawberry blonde.
She needs to get that muscle on her. She's British, so I guess that's one thing.
Yeah, the accent will be correct.
You are British.
I thought the last girl who played her did pretty good, but the movie wasn't well received.
Yeah.
Nick Frost was in it.
Well,
there's a thing.
Are you
with
ready?
Nick Frost.
You ready for him to be skinny Hagrid, like how all the characters are skinny now?
Are you ready? Because Christopher Columbus. No, not that one.
The good one. The
one
guy who makes
Gremlins. He wrote Gremlins.
Yeah.
That was his first credited screen role. He is basically the live-action Christmas guy for Hollywood. He does all the Christmas stuff.
And he did the first 2 movies of Harry Potter.
You ever notice how great those Christmas scenes are? It's him.
You got Father Christmas right there.
Yep.
Making that magic.
In fact, I literally joke and call him Father Christmas.
Yeah.
Because he just nails Christmas every time. He was wondering, what's the point of remaking Harry Potter when the characters look the same? All the way down to the fact that Warwick Davis will play Professor Flitwick. Sorry.
Yeah. Everyone's waiting for, who's the guy who played Malfoy? What's his name? Draco Malfoy?
You can't do that.
Everyone's waiting for Tom Felton. Everyone's waiting for him to be like, and I'm coming back as Lucius.
It would make sense for him to play Lucius, but he also... No, he's playing Malfoy on the Broadway.
Yeah, all he does is talk about Harry Potter.
Yeah.
He doesn't do anything else.
He couldn't get anything after that.
He was in one of the Planet of the Apes, and that was it.
Damn, I keep forgetting he's in there.
Just like the rest of the movie. A forgettable movie.
Well, yeah. Anyways, Chris Columbus, was talking about, he's like, I'm looking at Hagrid, and that's the same outfit we made for our Hagrid.
It just looks like Nick Frost wearing a Halloween costume of Hagrid.
So I got a side-by-side picture of the two, and I got to really look at what's going on. Chris Columbus's Hagrid has way more cooler designs. There's frills, there's extra pieces of fabric.
There, you can see the
pockets.
the different animals that he's stitched together to make his, because he's too big for one animal.
Yes. And then you look at Nick Frost's and you're like, that looks like... It looks like it came out of China. It looks like little tiny fingers put that together, okay?
He looks like he's wearing a ghillie suit, like for hunting. There's no pizzazz, there's no personality. His hair and beard isn't designed any specially way. He just looks like a cruddier version of classic Hagrid.
Yeah.
And I'm disappointed in Warwick Davis coming back as Flitwick.
Well, you can't get too mad about him when... Willow 2 didn't do so good.
Fair, but like...
He needs that paycheck.
But does he? If this could have been an opportunity for a new up-and-coming little person to try their role at being this classic character.
Ooh, like, oh, man.
Like
Game of Thrones.
Peter Dinklage.
Peter Dinklage. God, wouldn't he love to play that?
The only two little people in the world, apparently. No, there was plenty of actors who could have been this, and I'm disappointed in Warwick.
Yeah,
it's a bummer.
It's okay. We're learning about it now.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes, we can embrace it, whether we want to enjoy it or not. Most are looking to not enjoy this.
I don't even want to watch it.
I saw a funny bumper sticker the other day.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need to tell Critter this.
What?
It's not transphobia. It's transphobia.
That is funny.
I mean, it's a tiny little bumper sticker, but when I read it, I was just like, oh, man. They took your dumb joke that became famous and then just roasted you with it.
Oh, I just realized they're just going to repeat all their same jokes.
Yeah.
But, like, worse.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So, Chris Columbus, we're not done with him. He was also talking about how he was supposed to direct the 2000s Fantastic Four with Chris Evans, the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And he got fired because he brought it up that the concept art didn't look like Jack Kirby's work for the Fantastic Four.
Mm-hmm.
There is a problem within Marvel. This is historically documented now.
Yes.
That Stan Lee stole from Steve Ditko, Jack Kirby, and I think there's another guy in there.
Yeah, he took all the credit.
Yep, and he took all that credit and he died. And left all the others. Like, I think Kirby died alone at like 84 in his apartment.
Yeah, it was sad. And like there's still
that guy
Stan
made
Lee
Spider-Man.
references.
Yeah, but Stan Lee gets all the credit and you're like, no, Ditko did this.
Stan Lee's in every movie with some cameo. We'll get to it, but we watched Thunderbolts and there was a point where I was like, this is where the Stan Lee cameo would be. And I got sad. Like, listen, yeah, he was an asshole and he stole his friends' work to take all the credit, but I do still miss him.
Well, the day he passed away, I was upset. But as time has moved on and I've learned more about him, because at one point in my life, especially around then, I was like, he's basically the William Shakespeare of our time.
Fair.
He told all these cool stories about all these different characters, and they come together in this one universe, and everybody loves them. It's Marvel.
Yeah.
And then you find out the truth that
there's all these other names right there next to his.
Yeah. Well, there's also a theory that Bill Shakespeare didn't write all those. It was just a name, a moniker that anyone could write under.
Yeah.
And
which I think is neat, like a weird society of poets.
Yeah, just writers. Just like, I got a rom-com I want to do. Well, that's weird. I have a tragedy. It's an interesting theory, but what's not a theory is that Stan Lee stole.
Yes.
Okay, Ridley Scott claims he's working on Gladiator 3.
Oh, really?
He's like 87, bud.
Didn't it take like 50 years for Gladiator 2 to come out?
It wasn't 50 years, but it's about as long as it took for Batman to finish.
In the first one, Joaquin Phoenix was a fresh-faced little boy.
Yeah.
And now he's playing
the Joker.
The grizzled old sheriff.
Yeah, exactly. They asked him about Alien. They're like, you gonna do another prequel? And he's like, if I come up with something. And then he just spun off on this tangent. It would clearly... The guy didn't want to talk about Alien. But then the moment you open that door, he wanted to just talk about Alien. He said that he considers the first 4, so that's Alien, Aliens, Alien 3, and Alien...
The 4th one. Electric Boogaloo.
Quantumanium?
I don't know.
I can't remember what it's called. Anyways, he was like, this franchise should have been as big as Star Wars or Star Trek. And I was like, okay. And then he said, like, it took him years to come around to the idea of Prometheus. And then he came back and he just pelted out Alien Covenant. And yeah, he's old. I could tell. I could tell just by reading his words. I was like, this guy is gone, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if we get Gladiator 3, it's probably going to be one of those posthumous?
Yeah, posthumous. Like, he'll probably start it, but then someone else. It'll probably be like from Ridley Scott, directed by, because he probably won't make it that far.
Yeah.
And it'll be some other person.
In which I would say, get the guy who did Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Mortal Kombat 2, the movie, has been delayed until next year.
Aww.
Warner Brothers thinks that a summer release will help ticket sales based on the fans' reaction to the trailer. What we need to take away from this is that you guys screwed this up.
You guys were too excited.
You were too excited, and Zaslav thought he could smell money.
You played your hand.
Yep.
You
So
showed
now-
your cards.
Now we gotta wait 7-8 months later.
I think it's buffoonish that Zaslav and other idiot executives at Warner Brothers think ticket sales still matter. Stop thinking the box office is the important. People don't go to the movies. People don't like going to the movies. Just get it on streaming. Ah.
Well,
Stop thinking like old men.
how much do you like video game adaptations?
50-50?
I would say it's less than that. Activision Blizzard.
Oh, boy.
Paramount Pictures.
Okay.
Put the two together, live action Call of Duty.
What? That exists. It's called Band of Brothers.
I was going to say, I got Saving Private Ryan,
There's
Braveheart.
Literally any war movie. What is Call of Duty? What is a movie gonna do? Who's that one? There's only one Call of Duty character I know, and it's Pierce.
Yeah.
And just because you played that one game and Pierce kept walking directly in front of you the moment you fired your gun.
Yeah.
Like, he would be over so far, and then next thing you know, there's Pierce's big dumb head getting hit with friendly fire.
Yep. I don't like Call of Duty. I've played a few. I'm like, cool, I get it. It's a war game. I understand there's fans out there, but these fans, and I do know you guys. I've talked to you, been friends with you. Mm-hmm. Listen to how you spent hundreds of dollars on your skins.
Yeah.
And the truth is, I know that you guys would not care whether this was a movie or not.
No, they're not playing Call of Duty for the story.
And if you wanted to see a war thing, you would have already seeked it out.
Yeah.
There are plenty of things to go find.
They play Call of Duty so they can, like, no-scope and get cool headshots.
They just want to play with their friends.
And they can run and chat and...
Yeah, and pick up a gun. I mean, it's American culture. That's really what that is.
Yeah, no one cares about the story. Most of the time they're playing on multiplayer anyway.
And you look at the lineage of all these Call of Duties, and they take place in different wars. Some of them aren't even real wars.
No, the space war. Ooh, wow.
You can make the same argument with Battlefront or Battlefield, but Battlefield will never go into this. Mm-hmm. They'll never do this because this is dumb. If the only way I could think this works is like Predator Killer of Killers.
Yeah.
But that is stupid. Why would I want to watch small vignettes and anthologies of great warriors throughout war? Mm-hmm. Why not just focus on a movie? I don't know. There's no need for it.
I also think, there's not really a lot of pro-war mindsets in America right now. We're not really jazzed on the idea of the wars.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, I'm really not trying to touch on that.
Yeah, just like, war movies aren't very common for a reason.
Yes. More video game news. Capcom has stated that this is interesting. The high price to play Monster Hunter Wilds on the PS5 is too steep.
Oh.
Leading to its falling of, like, sales, the decline of sales, right? Because they're talking about this in their press conference. and they did some statistics, and what they found out, for basically like $10, you can go pick up Worlds.
A good one.
Yes. And for $10, you can also go pick up Rise.
A good one.
These are the last two main entries into this franchise. For $10, you get the entire game and the DLC.
Yeah. Why would I want this new one?
Yeah. Well, they're finding out nobody wants to pay $60 to $70 for the new one when it's incomplete, yet these other ones are so well done.
Yes.
So now Capcom is basically telling Sony, you need to lower the price of games.
Good, because Nintendo's sitting there being like, and games are going to be $90.
Yeah.
I was really not looking forward to that being, and I'm glad Capcom and Sony are sitting here being like, no, there is a point where people will not buy it.
Yes.
Good.
Now, with that being said, I didn't play Wilds. I wanted to. I know that it's kind of broken right now and it needs to be fixed, but I will eventually come around to it. Kojima will hold an event later this month, showcasing his upcoming projects, and many of them have been rumored or he's talked about them.
Like,
very avant-garde.
Isn't Death Stranding 2 on its way?
It's already been out.
Oh, whoops. Listen, Awkward Zombie, my favorite comic artist, didn't make comics about it yet.
Yeah.
And so I didn't realize.
Okay.
That's when I find out things had come out, because she draws comics of it.
What is the reason of this celebration? It's to celebrate 10 years of being away from Konami.
Wow, 10 years! Feels like yesterday. I remember sitting there on the bus, like chatting with my sisters about how this was a good thing for him.
His little mug.
His mug of Konami tears.
Yep. Well, I thought it was funny. I was like, dude, you can't just talk about your projects. You're like, no, it's been 10 years. Let's dig in. Well, on the other end, you've got Konami's remake of Metal Gear Solid Delta.
Yeah, it doesn't look great to me. You know, it's fine. It's Metal Gear, so, you know, the story's going to be good. But you could just play. It looks like it's no different from the original, other than the bloom is brighter.
It's updated. It looks a little more fancier, and it's scoring really big. It's not like Claire Obscura.
Yeah, of course it's scoring really big, because the original game was already really good.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love Ocelot meowing at them for the first time? He's trying, because ocelots are cats. And he's like this, like, red beret super soldier who shows up, and he's like, I'm here to stop you, big boss. And then as the fight starts, he goes, Meow! And it's like a weird echo, and everyone's like, what? What are you doing?
He's got to do his battle roar, man.
Listen, Kojima's weird.
Yeah.
He's not weird characters.
And if you're waiting for a Batman game, wait no longer. Well, you're going to have to. But next year, we're going to get Lego Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight, which is an open-world Batman game, much like in the vein of the Arkham series.
That's funny as hell. Who's voicing Batman?
I don't know, but it better be Will Arnett.
If it's not Will Arnett, I'm going to be so upset.
Then I'm chucking a TV at the TV.
Or at the very least, there has to be someone voiced by Will Arnett dressed as Batman. Like, it may not be the guy you play as, but Will Arnett has to be in it.
I don't know why you couldn't get Will.
He's too busy to be in Lego Masters.
He's not busy enough to be in Lego Masters. We got Nick Cannon this year.
I know. It hasn't even come out yet, and I'm salty. I don't want to see it.
He didn't even do Lego Master Kids, and we haven't even watched that. But yeah, I'm excited for this Batman game. I like Lego games. They're not my speed.
No, I tried once, but it was a Star Wars Lego game, and it was like when I wasn't really into the franchise yet, so I didn't know any of the characters or anything. Yeah. I tried, but I was like, it's not for me.
Nice. Rumors of the PlayStation 6.
Yeah.
We've now entered 5 years of the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox.
Whichever one, like XS. Q5.
Yeah, I don't know what it is
8
anymore.
billion.
Anyways, now they're talking about a handheld for the PS6. Apparently Sony's not done. Sony has now changed their thoughts on this. From all these rumors, if we were to take any seriously, there are 3 different consoles for the PS6. You're going to get this handheld.
Okay.
You're going to get the base console, the home console, right? Just like all the other PlayStations. And then you're going to get the VR.
Do they only work with each other?
Yeah, well, no, you can have... Wait.
Well,
I don't know about the VR. I can't talk about the VR.
Because their handheld thing didn't work like a handheld last time.
You're talking about the Portal.
Yeah.
The difference is that apparently the processing power of this PS6 handheld is already stronger than the GROG.
That's not surprising.
Which is pathetic.
Which is still stronger than the Switch. So...
yeah. And then, on top of it, you can dock it.
Wow. Like... I've never heard that one before.
Yeah.
They really switched it up this time, didn't they?
I know. Well, they're seeing the Nintendo Switch 2 as their main competitor, which I love. I love this idea.
Yes.
Because this now means Sony and Nintendo are meeting each other's eyes, while Microsoft is just stuck on the other side of the world, and no one wants to play because we don't like you.
I think you forgot about me.
Yeah, no.
You guys want to play Halo? It's the only game I have.
Hey, I have Destiny that I stole from you. And we're Nintendo. We can't be bought.
I made another red versus blue reference. Is that still topical?
Yeah. I don't know where to go with these PS6 rumors, but I found it interesting.
I bet they're going to be floating around for like another 2 years before we finally see it.
Yeah, probably. Okay, to switch it up this season, we'll no longer wait till the very end of every podcast to talk about Pokemon.
Pokemon news.
Pokemon news.
Yeah, especially because things are happening now.
Yes.
Things are coming out.
Well, this is your time. You're the Pokemon fan.
We've got new Megas.
Yep.
And there was apparently a leak before, and from what we've seen, the Megas seem to be lining up with what was leaked information. At least Victory Bell and Dragonite.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anyone say anything about Halucha's design. Those are the 3 we have so far. Halucha's exciting, because this is the first Kalos Pokemon to get a Mega Evolution, other than Diancie.
Yep. And they went really... Okay. If you guys remember, I think Dragonite looks like an ass.
I like it.
The wings on the head is just dumb. The Victory Bell.
Yeah.
Mega Victory Bell.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either, but the one thing that really bothers me is how sick this idea is. It's choking itself out so it doesn't keep vomiting.
Yeah, it just big I fruit up energy.
Yeah.
And I don't want that. The little video that showcased it was cool. Like this weird horror movie.
Yeah, why'd they go so hard like that?
I don't know. And it was like at the end, like the trainer comes out, it's like a construction guy, and his Victory Bell like goes back to being normal and like smiles and dances, and he's like, "You've made a mess of things," and there's like wah wah music, but I'm like, this does not diminish the horror. Those kids screamed and ran.
Yeah. Well, the whole idea of Megas is you're hurting your Pokemon doing this.
Yeah.
Right? So for Victory Bell to be in that much pain where its stomach is literally trying to burn itself alive, it's... Okay. That makes sense.
I don't see where it comes in with Dragonite or Halucha, which makes me hope they're kind of like abandoning that it abuses your Pokemon gimmick.
But there's always a dark side to Pokemon.
There always is.
There's a very, very dark side of Pokemon. It's some of the scariest stuff you read. You're like, I played this as a kid. What do you mean they steal children's faces?
It's Yamask. Like, because it's a spirit of a dead person, and the mask it carries is its own face, and sometimes it just looks at it and cries.
Yeah.
That's so fucked up.
It hasn't even stolen anybody else's face yet.
It's just its own memories, because it was a human.
Yeah. Halucha?
Halucha, I think looks good. The more Rey Mysterio we get, the better.
Yeah, well, that might be why no one accurately described it, because Rey Mysterio is uniquely a Western character.
Yes.
He can only exist in this part of the world because of... He's a Hispanic wrestler who fights in WWE. He's got white eyes. He wears his contacts. And he's got that silver, gold, yellow...
He's wearing a couple of different outfits over the years.
Yeah.
But I agree. I think Mega Halucha is the best of the 3.
Yeah. And when Halucha came out, I was like, clearly this is a matador.
Mm-hmm. A wrestler of some sort.
Yeah, but for them to double down hard and give him a penis, that's cute.
Yeah, the penis was unexpected. I was sitting there, and then I was like, wait, what's that thing between his legs?
It's a cod piece.
Yes.
It's to replicate like he's wearing a robe or something.
Or like a champion's belt or whatnot.
A friend at work, he was showing me, he's like, what do you think of this? And he's showing me Mega Halucha, right? And I'm like, yeah, I like his little penis. And he's just like, I'm leaving.
According to the leaks, there's like 20 odd Pokemon in that leak. I didn't pay attention to a lot of it, but one you've probably heard people talking about is Starmie. Because it just looks like a normal Starmie, but with long legs.
Well, this guy was showing me dates, right? Mm-hmm. Leading up to the 26th of October.
Yeah.
And the first 3 were filled in with Mega Dragonite, Mega Victory Bell, and Mega Halucha.
Yeah.
I mean, he was saying that this guy is like his Duskull, who does the Resident Evil stuff, and he trusts him, and he thinks that we're going to see more Megas before this game comes out.
Presumably one a week? One every 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's something like 2 weeks. Oh, and the one you're going to talk about, him and I talked about, Starmie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just... both the like leak picture I saw and also people's fan speculations, it just looks like normal Starmie, but 2 of its legs are just really long. And it can't just be that.
No. You hope not.
You hope for a miracle.
So, last week's question tonight, which was 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
But this will actually play into something that we're doing right now. The poll was, what is your preferred way of watching TV episodes, right? Mm-hmm. Number 1, drop the whole season at once.
Yep.
2, break it in half, give me time. Which nobody voted for, by the way.
No.
And I don't blame them. 3, 1 week at a time.
Yep.
So this is a very more traditional way of doing this. Mm-hmm. And then a couple episodes every week.
Those 2 tied. The last ones.
Yeah.
1 at a time and a couple at a time. I think just, having something to come back to regularly is nice, but the binge method is just the best method.
Yes. And this break it in half, give me time thing. We are sitting here tonight with the second half of Netflix's Wednesday Season 2B, I guess you would call it.
Yeah.
And we've waited a month for this.
It's been literally a whole month.
Yes. And you're probably noticing it around you right now that there's a lot of Wednesday hype, but not from fans.
Nah.
It's Netflix pumping money into marketing because they know they screwed up. This did not work.
No. Cutting in half like this was such a garbage decision. I
Yeah.
can't wait for there to be a documentary about this show, and they're going to talk about how season 2 was a scary time because we almost lost everything because they split it in half for no good reason.
Well, here's the other thing. So you split it in half, you took way too much time. And because of that amount of time, you've allowed your competitors to move in, right? Mm-hmm. Disney has played their card. They have Lilo and Stitch.
Yep.
That's out right now on Disney+. The next day, when this podcast drops, Peacock will play their card. They have this sequel to The Office called The Paper. They're dropping the whole season.
It's just, it's so, because I really wanted to watch Wednesday after the first few days. As it went on, we watched other things. It kind of left my mind.
Yep.
And now it's coming back and I'm like, oh, right. I want to watch it, but I hate that I had to wait. And so many other things happened between then and now.
Yeah. And the other thing that Netflix just, I don't know why they were not thinking about this. The official start to the NFL season is Thursday, the day this episode drops.
Yeah.
Kickoff begins. This is it. We're now entering football season. We're going to sit here until the second weekend of February. Why would you compete with not only Disney and Paramount,
but the
NFL, who is going to win? Little girls who want to watch Wednesday aren't going to get to watch it because Dad wants to watch football. That is so dumb. You should have dropped it last week. Last week we had nothing to do.
I was so worried that I would get spoiled with everything because we haven't watched it yet. I've been on Twitter all day. I I haven't seen anything. Like, maybe one or two screenshots, but nothing.
Also, people are back in school.
Yes.
When the first half dropped, it was summer.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's school time.
Also, the first half ended on what could have been, because they did it as, like, a finale kind of deal.
Yeah.
But also, like, a cliffhanger. But because it felt kind of like a finale, just like we were saying with Sandman, I bet there are people who don't even realize another half is coming. Yeah. Despite their attempts at pushing the trailers. Because I think they realized people didn't think there was more.
Yep.
So there's pushing trailers. There's been, like, 3 new ones all week. I think it's stupid. I also think waiting 2 years for 8 episodes is asinine. If it's something like with a high production quality, like I'll give, like Last of Us, I suppose there's a lot of production quality.
When?
One Piece, you know, they have huge sets, very intricate designs and stuff. That I feel like makes sense. These Netflix shows are like the new CW. I shouldn't be waiting 2 years for CW Wednesday.
Why did you use those as examples? What about like Game of Thrones or House of Dragon or Rings of Power?
I was trying to go with things that are currently airing. I guess Rings of Power is currently airing. But
these things are going to be currently airing soon, and these are fantasy. Mm-hmm. Where you need to really pay attention to sets and costumes.
Wednesday has like 3 sets that they reuse. They're tiny.
Yep.
Like 4 costumes.
Yep.
A lot of special effects are behind, like, in After Effects.
I thought you were going to say behind the scenes. I was like, that's usually how it works.
Like, I don't know why we had to wait 2 years for the show to come back.
No, it's so pointless.
They lost their own hype in all that time.
Yep. They'll try to make season 3, but we'll find out.
I hope they make... I think 4 seasons is fine. She's in high school, do 4 seasons. Like, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, finish it off, end it. And that's it.
Okay. So, the question of the week for you guys is... Do you want to see a Call of Duty live action movie? It's a very simple question. You could say no, but I also implore you to go into the comments and just tear it up if you want. If you're for it, tear it up. Mm-hmm. I don't care. Yeah. I do care. I really care because I'm like, who wants this?
What are you looking for?
Yeah. You know, where would you go? How would you want to tell this? I'm a little curious about that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, box office trolls.
Box office trolls? Oh, it's been a while. What's even in the box office now?
We got Weapons. Weapons has been in there for 4 weeks. Jaws. Yes, the original. The 50th anniversary re-release.
Man, the companies learned you could just do that, and they have been milking this concept.
Oh, yeah.
Why make new movies? We could just re-release our old ones.
Honestly, our box office is not this fun this week. Number 3, Caught Stealing.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a Darren Aronofsky film.
Oh.
Which I'm like...
Oh, I do know what it is.
Okay.
Yawn.
Number 4, Freakier Friday. Don't know a single person who saw that.
Nope.
Number 5, The Roses, which is a Disney film, but I don't know that one.
It's a new version of The War of the Roses. It's it's a modern... Yeah, with Benedict Cumberbatch and Andy Samberg's in it, which confused me.
Yeah. Well... Andy's pretty serious, and Cumberbatch is quite comedic. Number 6, The Fantastic Four, First Steps.
Wow.
Number 7, The Bad Guys 2.
Wow.
Number 8, Soups.
Nice.
Number 9, Nobody 2.
Okay.
And number 10, The Naked Gun.
Wow, a lot of things that came out a while ago. Or, like, Nothing films.
Yep. Number 11, The Toxic Avenger.
What's The Toxic Avenger? Which one's that one?
It's... How do I describe it? I don't watch them because I don't like campy movies, and they make me want to throw up.
Okay.
But it's basically like a bunch of ugly misfits coming together to try and make society better. But they're gross.
Okay. It sounds familiar.
There's more to it, but like I said, I can't get myself into it, so... I'm the wrong person to ask. Okay. I just point at a poster and say, good luck with that.
All right.
Okay, we saw the Thunderbolts.
We did. I mentioned it earlier.
Yes, and you gave away spoilers.
Sorry.
My boy Bucky's in the movie.
It was nice seeing Bucky back in action.
God, Bucky's so cool.
After seeing him just be like, it's me, Congressman Bucky.
I only came into this movie for 2 things. Bucky... and Bucky's butt. But
That's a nice butt.
no, Walker,
yeah.
U.S. agent.
A lot of these characters, because I didn't watch Black Widow, so I didn't know.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I might have been in the room, but I didn't watch it. I didn't know Alexei very well. I knew Yelena mostly just from her brief appearances in the Hawkeye TV show. And I didn't know Taskmaster, and I didn't remember.
Yeah, Taskmaster's only shown off in the Black Widow movie.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, well, I didn't know.
She's the main villain.
Oh.
And then, don't worry, guys. I showed Critter what the real Taskmaster's supposed to look like.
Yeah.
And what they are capable of. And I am very glad that you put that one down. Because now we can open the door to a real Taskmaster. Which some of the fans called her an imposter. I thought that was cute and adorable, but I hate to break it to you guys. Disney does not respect your love.
No. And I did not remember Ghost. Like, we watched.
Ghost is such a small part of a movie that just doesn't mean anything because you're building up to the end. No one cares about Scott.
No. It was such a dumb
Scott
movie.
doesn't matter until Endgame when he pops back out. Otherwise, they could have just told us Scott was in there and we didn't have to do the movie.
True. But no, I had, like, very little attachment to most of these characters. The one I was most familiar with is Bucky and then U.S. Agent. But I really liked this movie.
It was fun.
They did a great job making me, like, know the cast and like them.
Yep.
They had fun, funny banter. It felt like a classic Marvel movie.
It did. And okay. That bad guy. The Void. When the little girl disappears.
Yeah.
When he's painting the sidewalks with shadows. There was a moment where I looked at you and I was like, this is terrifying. This is scarier than Thanos showing up.
It was heartbreaking. It was so scary.
You don't have a chance. It's over.
Yeah.
He could just decide that.
Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
You can't run.
Well, if you're our heroes, you run straight at it.
Yes.
But it was a scary bad guy. Bob was funny. I love Bob.
Bob was great. Great actor.
I'm glad everybody did not like Bob.
They get good banter. Good banter with everyone.
We're looking for good answers, Bob.
I cried at the end. In the big climax, I cried. It so got to me.
Where they all had to hold each other so they can get through their darkest days.
It's an allegory.
So, yeah, they're all bad guys who became good guys, right?
Yeah. Well, some kind of Suicide Squad.
And the takeaway that I got from it was, hey, Marvel, have you ever realized that when you stop doing the dumb thing you name yourself after, and you go the other way, like Guardians,
Yes.
all of a sudden you have a hit.
Yeah, stop trying to make... I don't want a Doomsday.
No.
Oh, everyone comes back. We did that. I don't want that. You know what I want? A team of, like, good, fun character interactions.
You know what would be a fun way to bring in the Fantastic Four? It's already too late, but the way I would have done it is the Future Foundation.
Yeah.
Where Johnny Storm's no longer on the team, and they pick up Spider-Man.
Yeah, that would have been a cool way of doing it.
So now, well, you use Spider-Man as your conduit, right? He's your avatar. You're going to walk through life with him, right? Like we all do.
And he needs a mentor, and he has several mentors.
He would have Reed, and Ben.
And Sue. She's there too.
There's only 2 women in Spidey's lives, and Sue is not one of them.
And one of them has to die. Sorry, Gwen.
Sorry, Peter. It's just your life. But that would have been a fun way of just Spidey learning about the Fantastic Four. Nope, we're just going to drop them and shoehorn them right in.
Nah. Thunderbolts was very good.
It was. I give it better reviews than most people. And I thought it was interesting in that list of superhero movies, top 25, Thunderbolts was in there.
Yeah.
It makes sense to me.
Yes.
I'm like, this one does...
It deserved to come out during Marvel's prime, I would say.
It deserves to be here. Because it's also like Deadpool and Wolverine, right? And Doctor Strange 2. We gotta admit, Doctor Strange 2 and Spidey 3, they've only made these good movies. Their TV shows and their movies, everything else has been dog
it's
water.
so hit or miss, and it's mostly miss.
And you could hate Doctor Strange 2 all you want, but honestly, if you go back and look at that production value, you're like, oh, it's there.
You know, at least it was interesting.
At
least it was different.
It's fascinating.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm done with Marvel right now. Let's talk about DC. Peacemaker Season 2.
It started.
We waited 2 years for this.
Another one.
So, the first episode, okay, we're catching up with some retconning.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Getting, like, you can feel them trying to, like, tie things back together.
Chris meets other Chris. And Chris meets that weird alien who keeps burning rats.
It's turbulent, yes. There's a lot of nudity.
Yes.
Like a shocking amount of nudity. And like, it makes sense. It kind of comes out of nowhere.
Yeah. But then you watch that second episode. And that was the truest return to form I have ever seen in a comedy.
Yeah.
The bird blindness bullshit.
It's so good.
You have to, like, you're there with economists hearing this nonsense, and you're like, you're kidding, right? And the guy's like, no, I have bird blindness. I cannot tell what bird I'm looking at. And you're like, what the hell is this? And then
it's so good.
Because Chris has eagle-y.
Yes.
Chris is Peacemaker. I call him Chris. Sorry.
His name is Chris. That actor also playing the guy with bird blindness.
Tim Meadows.
So funny. Oh comedian. My god, he's an amazing comedian.
SNL alumni.
He does comedies here or there, like the weird one. I think he's in Mean Girls. I think he's in both of them. I think he reprised his role. I think he's the principal. Yep. Good comedian. Just you can tell he's having so much damn fun on this set.
Yeah, it's such a funny show. There's gore, there's violence.
It's nice seeing these characters again. It's not as good, like, off the bat as Season 1, but I expected that.
Season 1 was like walking into a dark cave and you found out that there's fresh water.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't know what you were going to get into, but once you got there, you're like, oh, I could linger.
Like, this one's like, you knew the river was there. So, like, it's good, but it's not that surprise good, you know?
Yeah. So, Peacemaker Season 2 so far is really good. Does it follow up with Superman? Not really.
No, but it's really different.
It's telling its own story. Not in the sense of, like, there's two different stories. It's just, we're focusing on Peacemaker more.
Yeah, different.
But we do get moments of Rick Flag Sr., who has been in Creature Commandos.
Yes.
And he was in Superman.
I keep seeing people being like, I don't care. Why are they trying to make this character a thing? And I'm like, continuity. James Gunn is staring down the barrel of a continuity that is now scrapped and trying to take what he had and fix it for this new continuity.
I would change that analogy at the beginning. He's not staring down the barrel. He's staring down the sights, and he's pointing at Disney.
Fair. It's just so, like, to tell you what is and isn't canon.
Yep.
Also, he's a good actor.
Yep.
And it makes sense he was in Creature Commandos, and it makes sense he's in this.
Apparently there's a throwaway line with this guy where they're like, where's your, like, gray hair if you're so old? Because he's supposed to be, like, in his 60s.
Yeah.
Right? And the actor was talking about this, how he, like, the character's so vain that he dyed his hair so that he could look younger.
Cute. Fun. I think that's fun.
But yeah, he wants to hunt down Peacemaker for what he did in the Suicide Squad. Yeah,
it makes sense. He would be here. Yeah. All of the things, I think, make sense. And he's also barely in Superman. He's in, like, one scene. the scene where Lex got his, like, Superman clone to turn the lights on.
He's in a few scenes. The one that I thought was interesting is he had arrested Superman. And he's like, I have to take you to this facility. It's the only one that can house you. It's Lex. I'm sorry. And he apologized to him.
Yeah.
He apologized to Superman.
He's not a bad guy.
Who he got in handcuffs. And Superman was like, it's okay. You're doing your job. And I was like, oh. Okay. They're not bad guys, are they?
I'm excited to see him more in this.
Yep.
I also would not be opposed to hinting towards Creature Commandos, because I really liked them.
I would love to see them live action.
Give me the bride. She's so cool.
She might be one of the hardest things to do.
Yeah.
Or get hard, too.
What else did we watch?
The Conjuring. So this weekend, the fourth and final film of not only the Conjuring verse franchise, it is the final film of the Conjuring as well. It's called Last Rites. It will come out this Friday.
No one's excited for it.
The reviews aren't looking good. I love The Conjuring, and I wanted to do a film review. I'm currently in the works of doing it. I have seen, like yesterday, a lot of people dropped their Conjuring reviews. Right? I guess they're catching on to these trends that I was catching on to.
Yep.
And I was watching a few of them, and I was like, you're entitled to your opinions, right? So I'm not going to go in and be that rude. But I'm also like, you're not doing the reviews like I am, where I'm cutting up the footage trying to talk about it. But also, I found a very unique way to go through this review.
I'm so excited for it.
In which I'm going to talk about the case of the movie versus the case of real life.
It's going to be so exciting. I love that kind of thing.
And I'm not going to focus too much on the real life, but we are going to talk about what's going on there. And then I'm just going to trash the movie later, even though I love it.
It is a great movie.
It is.
It's not as good as the second one.
No.
But it's scarier. If you want the better story, watch Conjuring 2. If you want the scary movie, watch Conjuring 1.
Yep.
Don't watch any of the others.
So basically, The Conjuring will come out hopefully next Tuesday. Just give me time. I want to make sure it's good. Like, let's get a solid thing done, right?
Hell yeah.
Godzilla, I felt like I was pulling teeth. And it clearly reflects in those numbers. Well, this one, I'm like, I'm having fun. I'm enjoying this. I want it to be good.
Nice.
This will be the beginning of our Halloween film slates.
Yes.
I want to do this every year when it comes to the holidays, especially Halloween and Christmas, because these are very important holidays to us as Americans.
And they're just our favorite holidays.
Yeah.
But something that's not on our list, if The Conjuring's a bit too scary, we also watched the first 2 episodes of Frankelda, which is a stop-motion, like, kids-centered, like an anthology thing, like we were talking about before. Yep. It's a bit like Goosebumps. There's some sort of overarching story with Frankelda, the narrator, and the house she's stuck in.
Yep.
But we've just seen the first 2 episodes, and I like them because they don't have happy endings, and you can feel how Hispanic they are.
Yeah. Well, it's not Hispanic in that sense. It's Spanish.
Yes. If you watch the opening titles and you see all the names go by, like, I tried looking up the voice cast because I was like, who are you? And I'm like, oh, a bunch of people I don't recognize.
Yeah. No, that was cool. It's an older show. It's on HBO. But yeah, it's almost all stop motion. It's very much in the vein of Coraline.
It's charming. It's a little lower budget, for stop motion.
Yeah.
There's songs. They aren't always good.
Yeah.
But it's very charming.
Well, they're better than Has Been Hotel.
Yes.
But, I mean, I could just grab a child's xylophone and bang on that for an hour and I'd still make better music.
But no, it's charming. If you have kids and you want to show them something spooky, this could be, because I was like, if I watched this as a kid, this would be like formative. I would be traumatized yet in love,
Yeah, no, they're good lessons and stuff. Guys, it's spooky season. It's football season. It's time for summer to pack it in and fuck off.
Like we're sitting here sweating so hard because it's still so hot, and we're like, no, it's fall. We put up our Halloween stuff. It's fall.
If you think it's hot, we live in Arizona. There were moments where I would sit outside for about 30 minutes and stop sweating, and then I'd drink a little bit of water and start sweating again. Yeah. Where do you think the water went?
I walk to the store and I come back, and I'm just like, I'm so sticky, I can't take my backpack off.
Yeah.
I try to pull the things out to put them in the fridge, and everything's just like stuck and sweaty and gross.
One of the craziest things, when you're cold in the snow, I feel like when you come indoors, you can just collapse on something and just stay there and try and warm up. And when you're warm, you don't want to touch anything. You would rather just stand there and die.
Things are bad when you are shivering. When it's so hot, you get to the point that you're like shivering and like, oh no, I am super dehydrated. I need more water.
Which is way more common than you think, especially this summer because of global warming. What? I didn't say that. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this podcast.
It's fun coming back. I missed it.
It is. It's been fun. I can't believe I did another hour. I am so tired, but I am excited to talk about this stuff. Another thing, what's going on, right? PowerOn. and the cryptids.
Yes.
The cryptid thing, I can't just keep doing it. I need to give myself at least a month to do each one.
Do the research and whatnot.
Yeah, and try and get involved with it. They're a unique style.
Yeah.
But I like them, and I don't want to give up on that. Well, PowerOn, we haven't really been doing much. Because you're doing that D&D thing.
Yes. I'm doing D&D on Celtic Phoenix's channel. I'm playing. Celtic Phoenix is the DM. There's 6 of us.
Nice.
We had our first episode 2 weeks ago. It's going to be every 2 weeks we're doing this. I play a little rat folk witch named Moss.
Nice.
I'm excited. I've legitimately so much fun. I cannot wait.
That's awesome. And because you're streaming.
Yes.
I don't want to take away from that fun, so I can't stream. Mm-hmm. So what I did is I went back to the old style of PowerOn, and I did some pre-recordings. What we're getting this Saturday, we should get a demo. Mm-hmm. I haven't figured out what the demo is quite yet, but it's going to be fun. Trust me. And then I found this game called Fossil Fuel 2.
Yes.
It's an indie game. It's supposed to take me about, honestly, what I was reading. If I was really good at it, it takes me an hour to get through it.
Okay.
I got about an hour and a half of footage for you.
So.
Of me just going through it. And basically think Resident Evil with dinosaurs.
Yes, I love dinosaurs.
You think Dino Crisis, but it's more of like Doom.
Turok?
Turok, yes, Turok.
God,
but I don't have a bow and arrow, and I'm not Native American, so I have no pride.
You're not the coolest guy ever,
yeah.
Mr. Turok.
Yeah, I'm just dude. Anyways, I was having fun. There was a moment where I actually get scared.
I could hear it. I was in the other room and I heard you yell.
Yeah, I was not okay with the Utah Raptor doing that. There's also some underwater stuff that I did not have fun doing. Drain the swamps. Anyways. The audio, the beginning of that, because it's been so long since I've done that, you can hear me. It's just a little rough. It's just a little rough. I'm just giving you a warning. And then everything you're seeing on screen, I actually edited the color correction.
Yeah, so you can actually see it.
Yeah, in which I'm like, with the next one, I want to show you guys like how bad this actually looks compared to what I can do just through Premiere. Mm-hmm. Other than that, I guess I'm watching Wednesday tonight.
I'm excited. I've been doing Ruby Reversed Fates. I'm taking a little bit of a hiatus. I want to keep Reversed Fates uploads consistent, but I really just got a bug in me that I want to do this other project. I recorded the audio for it months ago. Like, I think 6 months ago, if not longer. Mm-hmm. And it's a really big Ruby video. It's very, informative, and I'm super excited to do it. I'm doing something new with my editing that I'm really excited about. And then I have some other secret little projects that's floating around. On top of, keeping up. I know this Saturday there's going to be a new short for Hell of a Boss. And then next week there's going to be a new episode of Hell of a Boss. Yep. And there'll be a Wednesday review somewhere. So there's a lot of things. And I'm very excited for all of it.
Yeah, nice. The question of the week. I told you it's about the Call of Duty thing. I'm not kidding. I really want to know you guys' opinions. Because I'm going to go around now and start asking people myself. Mm-hmm. Just because I don't know where you could go with a movie like this. If you can't get your friend to be involved with the podcast, which is such a weird ask, so I'm not going to ask you to do that. Just talk to them. And if you feel like they have an interesting opinion, you should write it down.
Yeah, I would love to hear.
I'm very open to all these ideas, especially don't do this. Other than that, guys, have a great weekend. Enjoy football. Enjoy Lilo and Stitch. Enjoy Wednesday. Enjoy the paper.
We'll see you
Enjoy Metal Gear.
Yeah. We'll see you next week.
We're
back. Season 5, baby.
Here we go. One more time. Bye.
Bye.
No, that wasn't it. Does this work? Is it working?
Probably closer to you.
I'll get closer.
No. And then you get closer and closer and closer.
I can smell you.